Wow. Welcome to Eat Your Backyard, my YouTube channel. Let's talk about the yucca. I've done several videos about this tree over the years, and one of them was, hey, let's cut the yucca way back. And you can see where I trimmed it, there and there. That was, I don't know, 5 years ago, because it was growing too close to the house, and I made the claim that it would grow back rapidly, and I'm happy to report that that actually happened. It grew back rapidly, and now it is officially the tallest yucca I have ever seen. That's easy to achieve because I haven't really seen that many, only the ones around here, which tend to be a little smaller. You have to keep up on the trimming of these or else they can look shabby. If you heavily trim it like I have this one, eventually you will have a beast. Now I grew it so that it would have these clear, distinct branches, the three of them, trunks rather, and it's next to a little Robolini palm, which is nice and kind of grows down in the shade here very slowly, which is a good technique. And I keep up on the trimming of that too. You notice no dead fronds, nice trunk. It's got the nubs, the classic nubs on the trunk that the Robolini has. And of course the yucca has a beautiful trunk too, which can only really be appreciated at a certain stage in its growth. But I just kind of find that to be super interesting looking. Yeah, the rectangular bark, very interesting. Now one of the dangers is wasp nests. I'm sure there's several up there. Also critters and crawlies and whatnot and snakes. They all love it. So, you know, as you let it get bigger, that's the trade-off. Now, there's a certain level that I start to experience where I go, what if that tree were to crack onto the house? What would that be like? Well, it probably wouldn't be that cool. You know, so it probably would be like a bad day, bad moment, bad series of moments to get it back to where it should have been. And somebody's going to ask, why did you let it grow that tall? And that somebody would be me, because I know better. So I've got to get on this thing again and trim it before it gets trimmed for me by the powers of the earth, known as weather. So I'm going to definitely do that. One thing I've always liked about this is I always thought that the base of this looks like, what does that look like? You tell me. It looks like an elephant balancing on top of a beach ball. See that? See the toes? Elephant feet. You can imagine a big elephant up on top of that. Anyway. Here's the other thing. Look at this. What does that look like to you? Eye, nose, mouth. Ah! Yep. Little things I notice. Another thing I noticed is, look at this, a little sprout. And the reason I took that off is, well, it's tree formed, right? So we don't want little sprouts. So when we see those little sprouts, we just kind of end them before they get started. And then it will callus over, which is these little bumps that make these strange, there he is again, these strange features. You know, as I nip them off, they bulge out, and it produces ultimately over time these incredibly cool things. This is where I made a major cut years ago, right down in there, and you can see it's getting ready to be grown over. So long history. It's been here forever. I planted this thing from a cutting that was about this tall. So over the years, you know, made it into quite a situation. The yucca. Don't forget, the petals on the yucca taste like almonds. They're actually delicious and edible. Quite good. So yeah, a lot to do. A lot to do in the world of plants, and yucca's one of them. If you're going to do a yucca, take my advice. Unless you're intending to hurt something or somebody, get the soft petaled. Because if you don't, it'd be something like a syringe, and doing this would certainly hurt you. Now these, even though they are a little pointy, you know, they're soft, so they don't have that Spanish bayonet, the other kind of yucca quality, which is also, in my opinion, an inferior grower. This one's much more hardy and beautiful, so if you're going to get one, get this, but understand that, yeah, it could get big, could get real big. Just grab a cutting, see what happens. Hey, thanks for watching Eat Your Backyard, my YouTube channel, where I talk about all kinds of interesting things, and especially plants and fruit, and even philosophy. So go ahead and subscribe. You know, we're 20,000 strong now. Who would have thunk? 20,000. Oh, I'm never going to say thunk again. That was a mistake. Anyhow, please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. You know, why not? Thanks for watching.